All right, tonight we are tracking the fallout from Go Topless Jeep Weekend. Thousands converged on Crystal Beach for a rowdy party. In some cases, folks left behind a real mess. But thanks to volunteers, the beach tonight is largely back to normal. Now, 12 News has confirmed 184 people ended the weekend in handcuffs. At least 8 people had to be flown to hospitals with injuries. And as 12 News reporter Simona Barca found out, some say it's time for the state to step in to control the crowds.
Well, Crystal Beach is mostly cleaned up by now. The trash was taken from the beach and put aside into these trash bags like you see here. But yesterday and even this morning, it was a different story. Go Topless Jeep Weekend is a famous weekend on Bolivar Peninsula, almost as famous for the fun as for the trouble it usually brings.
This weekend was worse than what we've seen in the past.
Captain Mark McGaffey with the Galveston County Sheriff's Office says his officers made almost 200 arrests. 18 were felony charges.
It was an unruly crowd.
Aside from the arrest and dozens of people who were taken to the hospital either by ambulance or in some cases by helicopter, beachgoers also have to deal with the trash.
We saw a lot of people picking up after the whole event. It's kind of sad though that they come here to, we want to enjoy the beach and they just leave a complete mess.
Bella Mendoza and her family drove from San Antonio for a weekend at the beach. They had no idea what they were in for.
It was just jam-packed.
But for people who live on the peninsula, this isn't anything new.
We picked up a few things, but it happens even when we have other events down here.
Penny Gleisman and her husband have been living here for 5 years, and they love Jeep Weekend. But she says not everyone on the peninsula feels that way.
It's probably those that have been here longer than our 5 years, and they're just seeing their peninsula change. It's not the same peninsula.
Captain McGaffey says the hard part about regulating an event like this is that you can't keep people off a public beach.
Something may change later, but as of this point, all we can do is manage it and try to control it.
Captain McGaffey says from what he's heard, it's been mostly local volunteers who helped clean up the beach yesterday and today. That's not something that he's heard in the past. It was just an exceptionally unruly crowd this weekend. In Crystal Beach, Simona Barca, 12 News.